Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our Sunday box opening.
Hey!
Hello!
All right, well, today is March 16th.
Yeah, warming up for St. Patty's Day.
Tomorrow, green beer. Wait, is it green beer?
Oh.
No,
Maybe.
it's not green beer. It's, do you do
I have
special food?
I have green on today,
Corned
so
beef and cabbage or
Corned beef and cabbage?
No,
I don't
not
have to
usually.
wear it tomorrow.
I would have a Reuben, I guess.
A
before I
Reuben.
do that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's corned beef and cabbage.
There you go.
I love
My
cabbage.
kids
I
like
ate
everything
cabbage.
green.
We get it. We had one at that Pybus barn.
Oh, yeah.
They used pork.
Oh,
It just
That
was-
wasn't right.
No,
It's not right.
It was disappointing, so I went to Cloudview then the next
Have a
weekend
real
and had
one.
Have a real
really
one.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very good.
well, if you're new here, we should have started with that. Every once in a while, somebody new ventures in
not
and
a
finds
food
us.
show.
Yeah, it's not a food show. It's not a cooking show. It could be an eating show. It depends, but
Yeah.
not
like
today.
food.
Yeah, so we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop here in central Washington State. It's fairly large. We're over 5,000 square feet. We've got about 12,000 bolts of fabric. You can find almost everything online at fabricpatch.net. And we have a retreat center. We do quilting cruises. And the majority of our customers really do shop online.
Yes.
We have lots of people that don't have local quilt shops. And so what we do twice a week today, and then Wednesday nights at 5 o'clock, is we open brand new things that have just come in, so you can see the newest things in our store. If you do have a local quilt shop, we always like to encourage that you shop locally. Brick and mortar stores, it's a hard life. And so if you support them, they will stay there and they'll be there, so that if you have math for your quilt or you need to really touch something and line something up to make sure the color is right, they'll be there to help you with that. So we
Absolutely
encourage that. And behind us, they miss you on Wednesday when she's home, sometimes on Tuesdays, but is Tracy. And Tracy Cole is our shipping manager, and she does a great job. We love it that everybody says, hi, Tracy.
Yeah.
Hi, Tracy. Love you, Tracy.
Yeah. Tracy, can you help me?
Tracy! Tracy does a great job. We print off your orders every morning, and then Tracy gets them all packaged. She puts
pretty
fun
much same
stickers
day.
in there for you, and she gets them to the post office by about 3 o'clock Pacific time to our local post office, and everything goes out priority mail, USPS. Some people go UPS, but is that because they've requested that, or it's every once in a while I'll see a UPS
Yeah,
package?
sometimes people prefer the.
Sometimes.
Prefer UPS.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Sometimes
she does a great job.
internationally it goes cheaper, but usually they let us know what they want. But
Yeah. Yeah. The only delay might be if you have a question about your order, or if we're somehow out of something, we got something wrong. So on your orders, be sure that you have an accurate phone number so we can give you a quick call, and we'll check that out. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's see. And I was kind of looking up to see, because it's kind of fun sometimes to see what National Day is, because every once in a while, do you know that we missed National Squirrel Day?
yeah, I remember you told me that.
I know. And I only knew that because the girls at the nursing home were dressed up like squirrels. That's awesome. I know, super awesome. Those girls, man, they do the best job. They, every day, whatever National Day is, they celebrate.
That's good though.
Whatever it is. They have the food, they
And
have
there's
the whatever.
so many
Well, what'd they have for food? Nuts?
days.
National Squirrel Day.
You go outside and get them though.
You got
Dust
porridge.
them off.
They had them around the center for people to go.
And every day has so many extra national days. You can go a couple years without actually duplicating a day.
Yeah. I oftentimes wonder.
What do we celebrate before St. Patty's Day?
I can tell you this. I looked it up. I have to squint because I don't know where my glasses are. What'd you say?
Valentine's Day.
I mean, yes, that is true. Tracy's birthday.
Tracy's birthday. What else do we have? No, we have a couple things. Today is National Freedom of Information Day.
What's your favorite day?
Well, yeah, I think so too.
I mean, go to the library and find your information, because not everything you read with you on the internet is true, you guys. My wife
story
is
there.
still like, no, Mom, I saw it.
I saw it.
I watched it.
on a documentary.
Yeah, it really happens. He had a sword. He was telling, we were watching SpongeBob in my car, and he's like, Mom, they're taking a sword into the movie theater. You can't take swords in the movie theater. Why are they doing that? It's like,
I don't
I don't know. Not everything you see is not real. well, honey. I'm glad you know you can't take swords into the movie theater.
No, you probably can't. That's a good information.
I don't even know where to buy a sword. Well, that's a good thing. Because you could anyways.
You get it taken away in a second. You already know what happened. You hit your sister with it. And
those little dollar store swords, they last about 2 hours.
Yeah. And then Dad has to break it over his knee.
Done. Worst $1.25 ever spent.
Today is also National Corn Dog Day.
Oh, see, that's fair food for me.
Yeah, I know.
That's
the
my
only time
one-
I eat one is one of those really nasty, great big humongous,
Not the bears.
deep fried.
Home.
You make them at home?
Not now, but back when I was.
Oh,
in
see,
my
I want to
20s.
make one at home. Robert makes, homemade brats. I think they'd be really good dipped
Yeah.
in cornmeal
dog.
and fried.
Corn brat. Brought.
Corn
Brat.
Yeah.
Brought. Corn.
So, but yeah,
I like corn dogs, but you have to have mustard.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I haven't had one in a long time.
And this also is a day that is every day for me. National Everything You Do Is Right.
right. I didn't know that was
March 16th? Okay, for today, everything you do is right. Shop away.
It's okay. It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. Definitely the right thing to do. It's also National Artichoke Heart Day.
I
I mean,
it's a good
if it's in a
salad.
dip.
Yeah, a dip. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
A creamy dip.
Are you an artichoke heart fan?
I do like artichoke hearts. I used to
Do you
love
like eat them raw, dip them, or you just...
Eat them with butter or something. But I grew a bunch of them when we lived in Anacortes. It was great. When I grew them in Dallasport, they grew great.
Mm-hmm.
But I brought them into the house, and I think there were like 100 billion earwigs came out of them. And I was totally over it. I couldn't.
Yeah.
It was creeped me out.
That's
forever.
like nightmare material.
I hate
Yeah.
earwigs.
So a couple years ago, Robert's mom, Paulina, she always has a big garden, and she had broccoli and cauliflower. And she's like, "Oh, do you want some? We have too much." She's like, "Oh yeah, sure." Oh,
Did you get worms?
Lord,
The green worm.
all the bugs. And I even like soaked in my big sink. And it was when I lived here in town, so luckily I left them with the new owners. But I soaked it in water and the whole baking soda thing to kind of like, and I let it soak so that if anything's living in there, no, there's apparently air pockets in between the little. Oh God, it was so bad.
Nasty.
So yeah, so never again. I will just go to the grocery store and buy my vegetable that way, pre-processed. So
Pre-fumigated.
yeah. So my cauliflower, my broccoli comes from the store because heaven forbid. No.
Ew.
No.
Ew.
Hey, Lizzie, come back here.
Lizzie. What you doing?
Tiffany out.
Tiffany's bringing in boxes.
Yeah.
All right. I've got a big 8 shank box here.
We should have warned you guys, those of you guys that were new here, we do chat a lot, but eventually we get to boxes. So we have, I think we have
Hey,
two
but
notion boxes.
it's National You're Always Right Day, so it was the right thing to do.
It was the right thing to do. That was information that you needed to have. You needed to know that.
And hopefully made you laugh, got some endorphins going. It's
Yes.
all good. It's all good.
Yes. Okay, very good. So this is Eat Shank. So these are, so in this box, familiar with the block lock rulers. They are really, really nice. They're kind of spendy. It's just a way to do half square triangles. And so the idea is that once you've sewn everything together, you trim it and then you cut it. And what happens is they have this little groove. I don't know if you can see it. This is a set of three different ones, 3 different sizes. And that locks right into that seam that you've sewn, and then you trim it and then you press it. So, I have to say that I do not have this. Do you? You do love it.
I have a 6.5 inch one. I just have the one, because I figure anything bigger than that, probably not going to make a half square triangle out of. Smaller than that, I can make it work.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The people that do have these love them. Absolutely swear by them. They have them in every size. They wouldn't do a half square
It's just
triangle.
mindless.
any
It
other
just
way.
locks and you
locks
cut.
in and you cut.
You don't even have to
Yeah.
know what size. If you prefer to get, if you make a bunch of 2.5 inch half square triangles because you like the 2 inch finished look, you just lock it and cut it. You don't even have to look
Yeah.
and see where your measurements are. It's pretty cool.
And then if you don't want the whole set, you can do, there's individuals. So this one must be the 6.5. 6.5, 6.5.
Yeah, it's
another
nice.
set.
That's my favorite size.
Okay, yeah. All right, sets or 6.5.
I have some cuddle cuts. These are 2-yard pieces of cut minky, so it's 72 by 60 inches. And this one is calf Bessie, so it's black and white cow minky. And then I also had out of the extra wide cuddle, so the 90-inch wide. These are 3-yard cuts, so it's 90 inches by 108 inches. I just got some more colors. We keep getting more and more in, so I just don't know if it's filling through back orders or ones we're out of. But this one is color Jean, just a nice blue, and this is just solid black.
And somebody had asked that, and I probably didn't answer that right. Somebody had asked on the backing fabric video that went up last week, on Monday. Somebody had said, hey, does Minky come in extra wide? And I said, yes, it comes 90-inch wide. Because it does. And then you can get, at 90 inches wide, you can go ahead and get 108 inches or 124 inches or whatever you want. So I probably should have answered that differently. And that's why what's nice about these is being 3 yards, you know, depending on what length you need, and 90 inches wide. It's still going to fit everything but a king, but you're still okay. Yeah.
And then I have some
wool mats.
wool pressing mats are in. I have them in 3 sizes. So a 14 by 14, a 12 by 18, and a larger one that is 15 by 24. So roughly about quarter size.
If you haven't used these, this
impressive.
is now all I use. So what's really nice about these is that it's really thick. They're made out of wool. And so when you're pressing it, kind of heats up, I guess, for lack of a better thing. And so what's happening is when you're pressing from the front, and then it kind of absorbs that heat. So it's also pressing that block from the back. And so it does a really, really nice job. I love this, but there's something very, very important to tell you is that people who you want to do everything from your sewing area.
This was my question.
And you have your mat right there.
Your cutting mat?
And then, now I'm going to press on my blocks, and you put this on your mat. If you are just simply pressing those seams and it's no big deal, you're fine. But if you're using steam,
If you're like
or you're
pressing.
using like an Oliso and it's, you can warp your mat
heat all the way
because because this is absorbing and reusing that heat. It's not blocking the heat because it's the same on both sides. It's just a great big Herkin chunk of wool.
So it's safe for your plastic paper or whatever, not necessarily your mat
Yes.
that's not supposed to be exposed to heat.
Right.
Got it.
Your mat won't like that. That's why we don't leave it in the car. That's why we're sort of careful about that. So don't do it on your mat. I do it on my
And a lot of
plastic
people bring
table.
it to retreat and it doesn't hurt your little Costco tables.
No. Oh, no, not at all. Just careful with your mat. And again, careful with your mat. Not everybody will have trouble with it, but if you use a lot of steam, that's that major heat that kind of comes through. You might see a little woof woof on your mat that you won't like. So just a little
know.
FYI. But still love it.
We got some more just Class A needles, just generic quilting needles. We have them in every arrangement: twin needles, serger needles, quilting, embroidery, universal, jean, all of them. So these are the Microtech Sharps universal embroidery, but we have the whole arrangement.
And then we do have some other ruler brands. You know, we have some OmniGrid and a few others, some of the Creative Grid rulers, especially their specialty rulers. But our favorite ruler, hands down, is the Quilter Select ruler. We don't get any kind of a commission for saying that. We're not a spokesperson in any way, not a distributor, but we love them because the whole back has that anti-slip grippy stuff. So no matter what, when you're cutting, your ruler is just not going to slip out of the way. You don't have to add anything else to it. So it tends to be the thing that we have in every single size is the Quilter Select.
It's pretty good.
And we always warn people, once you've started with this and you take home,
It's hard to go back.
you don't want to pick up those other rulers. So
Because you can just put light pressure on your ruler while you're getting ready to cut, and it will not slip on your fabric.
Nope.
It'll slide on your cutting mat just fine, but as soon as your fabric's underneath it, they are connected.
it's not going to move.
You also have to keep in mind, if you're sliding your ruler over the top of your cutting mat back and forth, you will slowly almost file away that non-slip in your lines.
Yeah.
So that's why if you've noticed, we have those little handles. So you have the habit of picking up your ruler, moving holding it, doing whatever you need to do, picking it up, bringing it back. Because the more you slide, you're just starting to file away the anti-slip. But
Yeah.
that's very good. Some other sizes, 10 by 10 inch square, a 12.5 inch square. What do you have? She also has a 12.5 inch square.
And these are probably just replacements of things that we needed.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can get 12.5 inch square on the website. Any special sizes you're looking for, you just have to call over the phone. You got to talk to Tracy. How she's going to ship it. Does she have a box?
Is she going to ship it?
Is it going to make it to Pennsylvania from here? I just don't know.
She will know.
You have to chit chat with her.
Well, here's the
Be super nice. You just have to
If
call
you
her.
order the flat things, it's much easier. But if you order the flat things with the square thing with a round thing, then it gets tricky. But we'll figure it out.
Then she's going to send you a booby prize. And then there's also a 2.5 by 18.
Well, now I'm really thinking.
We got some booby prizes.
Yeah, so if there's a size, I'm like, oh, that's weird. I thought I saw it on a box opening, or that's weird they don't have that size. It's possible they don't have it on the website because it's going to take Tracy an extra minute, a special box, or whatever. And it's good just to talk to you guys, to let you know, oh, we're waiting for a special box. You know, we always have an Amazon box coming in that would probably fit your ruler just fine, but if
That's
you're...
why, like, the Stripology ruler,
It's
the
only certain
large
sizes.
shape cut, we have them in the store, but you need to call Tracy and
Yeah.
she'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Or she'll say,
She-
oh, sorry, we're out of stock. Then you know.
That was a simple breakup.
That was a very kind, yeah, simple breakup. It's me, not you.
Marion Bug Fuzz.
Yeah, Marion Michael? Yeah.
She has a shirt that the first time she came that said, if I have a seam ripper in my hand, it's not a good time. I was thinking if I could have a shirt that said, if I have a box cutter in my hand, it's not a good
No,
time.
it's not a good time.
She's trying to make a good shape.
Yeah.
So kind of wonderful rulers. So the quick curve rulers, her original size, and then her mini quick curve. Super cool. I love it.
We love
I
it.
have the large one. I haven't done the mini ones. I enjoy the mini ones. I'm just not really a mini quilter. I don't like the mini stuff. If I'm going to make a quilt, we're just going to make a quilt.
We're going to do it.
I'm not really a wall hanger kind of person. But I also live with a hunter. So there's other things on our wall that, heaven forbid, I take
Dead
down.
things.
It's great. He now has a trophy wall in the shop, so I don't have to worry about it. It's like, thank goodness he has somewhere else he can display, and I don't want to see it.
I have both of those sizes. I love them both. It's a good ruler. And then Aria. We only have.
I mean, I don't know why that
That
was
is weird. This was in the box, but I know we have others
It's
out
out
there.
there.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of fun. It's one of those. I love these quilts. I'm sort of obsessed with these where it's all just one block, but using all of those different colors and putting your lights, mediums, and darks in different places, it makes them look like they're all different. So kind of cool.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
All
Okay,
right.
so
That
that's
was
it for
Notion box.
notions. Let's go ahead and what do you want to do? Hoffman, or you want to do?
Baby?
Oh, baby.
Mommy.
Here comes it. You want to say hi?
They can see you.
Is here. Oh, say hi.
I'm
Is sharing your orange?
You want to sit on the table?
You want to set up here? Oh, yeah. While we open a.
ready. I have back.
A box? You want to open a box?
Back.
You need a box.
Box. I'm gonna eat this.
No.
I'm gonna eat it.
Get back.
Get a box. Okay. Careful. Don't kick it. I'm gonna hold on to you. Okay, what box are you gonna get? You're gonna get the Riley Blake one?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yum! That one's been. Eat the rest of that one. They don't want one that's been bitten.
Yay! What?
What?
Okay. Riley Blake.
They don't care.
They don't care.
They want oranges.
It's red, white, blue.
It's red, white, and blue.
Ooh.
Ooh. Look at this one. Ooh, there's a panel. Look at that one.
Ooh.
Little
you like it?
fireworks.
Let's see if here.
They can only see
And
your
then they
curly
can
hair.
see you. Face. You like this one?
Fireworks?
Fine.
Fun.
Stars?
Ow.
It's a tough one.
Mommy.
Yeah.
All right. I have a few more in here, but we'll get some plastic off and show it to you.
Do you like it? What color is it? Can you say blue?
Is it blue?
Is it blue?
Whoa.
Whoa.
You're fine.
Four.
That's
Red.
Red.
Good
Red.
job. Do you know what this one is?
What color is that one?
White. That's right. Yeah, they match. Oh,
Give it
on
to
your pile? Ha
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to you.
We are not sitting on that pile. You are crazy, baby. All right, we're going to take some plastic off and then we'll be back. Maisie, can you say bye-bye?
Say bye.
Bye.
I'll help you. There you go. Yeah, you've got pretty teeth.
Is it stuck in your teeth?
I don't think
You
so.
got orange stuck
She
in your
loves
teeth?
brushing her teeth, though. Huh?
Yay!
All right, this is called Stars and Stripes Forever by Riley Blake. It's a really nice Americana collection.
It's very, very nice. Yeah, really nice, clear colors. Go with other stuff probably that you have if there's some other project. I feel like this, the flag one is classic. And it's really nice. So there is a cut line on this. So you wouldn't, I mean, you could get 2 panels or 3 panels or whatever, but there is a little dashed line up here and down here.
This would be a perfect one to make Stars and Stripes.
Yeah.
You need 14 blocks, so you get 2 panels.
Yep.
And is it 5 3/4 yard cuts?
Yes, 5 3/4 yard cuts, or you could do a jelly roll. Either way, but
Very pretty.
Yeah.
Or placemats, or a crumb cake, or
Anything.
whatever you want. I think all those blocks are just super great.
Yeah.
Okay, mix around. Oh, and there's also.
Oh, yeah,
I'll let
a
you show them a
kit.
kit.
Oh yeah. Well, here you want to pan across this, and then I'll put the. It's just a nice, classic, good colors. I mean, if you had some left over and you want to put it in something else, that's what's really nice. I mean, the only one that's truly Americana would be the flag one and this one.
Yeah.
The others, multi-use. So this is the kit. And of course, as usual, here it is.
Here, let me
Sorry,
throw them
why
in
to make
this,
it so
and then
difficult?
I will open it for you. That's what it looks like. It's 60 by 60, and everything is in it, pattern and fabric for the top, and it also includes your binding. And they're beautiful box. It's upside down.
Oh yeah, because it's that magnet closed box that they always do. I'm sort of obsessed with their boxes. And so yeah, all of the fabric is in there, everything that you need, and the full color pattern. And then the pattern's been recolored with their color choices. So really cute. Awesome. Really, really cute. All right, a couple of those. Very nice. And then here's the fabric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. Are we going to do some fat quarters for them?
Oh yeah,
If
that's a
they-
good idea.
Could do that. Might just be nice just to have some, these and a panel, just to do some fun little, maybe mug rugs or something fun for the table for the holiday. So stars, shooting stars, and then this nice little toss, Americana toss. There's balloons and hearts and America. Fireworks.
That one's really good.
I love that one. More shooting stars on a white background.
I think some of these even would look good for sports.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for all kinds of stuff. Some nice little scattered stars, and this is in the blue, and it's kind of a nice denim-y blue. It's a really good blue. And then it's also in the red, and then it's also in the white with red stars. So really nice star, and perfect plaid. I love the plaid. The plaid is in red or blue. And then the flags.
Awesome.
Yeah, really, really nice.
Super cool. All right, there you go.
And then let's do before we move this stuff. Let's show this quilt really quick. Tracy's packing it up. This is Jen Oates'
Oh, awesome.
quilt. So yeah, and I know we have this pattern, but I can't think of the name of it. Can you think of the name of it?
No.
We could probably have Anna
Do her
put it
magic.
here, do her magic.
It uses a 60-degree triangle. Really pretty.
It's fantastic. Really, really pretty.
Light that out there. Beautiful. And Barbara quilted it for her.
Really nice. Big poinsettias.
Yeah,
Or
she's
is it
some leaves,
poinsettia?
some circles, some straight lines.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Great job, as
I
always.
think that Tracy had it folded super pretty and said, wait!
It's easy to fold. I don't have to use a box cutter at all.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Thank
Yeah, we
you.
folded it all nice for you.
Perfect.
Okay,
All right. Okay, now we'll move this
All
stuff.
the goodies to the side. I will cut some fat quarter packets for you guys because there's no pre-cuts or anything with it. But I think a panel and a fat quarter packet. I'm sure we could find something to do. Something super
Just
simple.
to have in your stash. You never know when all of a sudden it's like, oh shoot, you have to take a hostess gift.
Because I happen
You know?
to know, so I'm collecting fabrics for our machine embroidery project. The pattern we're doing is going to be Kimber Bell's banner quilt, and it's red, white, and blue.
yeah.
So I'm just collecting my fabric, waiting for the CD to come out because it's not even out yet. I don't have anything. I don't have any.
You should get some of
red
this.
and blue are not in my stash. I'm gonna have to go shop at shop at Mom.
If it's not pale pink or bright pink,
Or yellow or orange. It's really not
come shop.
not a thing.
I
So I've been
can help
slowly kind of cleaning and going through my little bits, and I find this blue. Oh, this star. Ooh, this is very Christmassy, a little too sparkly. So yeah, things you're just gonna need. If you're not usually like me, who does Americana, I'd probably need to get this and put it in my my stack because I don't have any.
I think that those stashes are really important. I mean, I'm working right now on a series to de-stash and declutter. But I also think, and I say this in the thing, that it is important to have a well-stocked pantry.
Yes.
So it is important. I mean, I think that we should use up our leftovers, but I think we need to be really careful about what we classify as leftovers, because when you have to very quickly make a project for someone, you know, a friend that's sick or a party you've been invited to or something else that you need to do something fairly quickly, it's nice to be able to go to your pantry
Get it out.
and find those things where you can put something together fairly
I
quickly.
agree. So
what are you
these were Hoffman boxes.
These cowboys.
Look at that.
Hoffman does cowboys.
Bronc Rider.
Hoffman makes cowboys.
Cow wrestling. A really pretty bandana. And I don't know what this is, but look at those Wrangler butts. On a post. Nice giggle back there. You know, you know.
Everybody can wear Wrangler.
No, I mean, that's true.
No.
All right, so I'm gonna get some more unpackaged here. Look at that perfect wood grain.
Bandana. You
Love
know,
that.
and I don't know, this had to have been from, was this from when Erin was here?
I don't think it was. I don't think I remember seeing this. With the one you guys
would
watched
know.
with us?
Do you guys remember seeing this? See, this is why we didn't.
don't.
If it wasn't from that one,
was
oh,
one
it wouldn't have been, because that was only 2 months ago.
Yeah, no. This one's way before then.
Yeah, we look at it
It's
and then it
beautiful.
comes 6 months later.
Yeah.
So we'll be surprised along with you.
Yeah. All right. We're getting it all unwrapped, get a panel cut, and then we'll show you up close.
Okay, it has been, we were unwrapping all of these, but it's been 3 hours? 4?
Easily. It's almost time to go eat kids.
So that's what happens, is if we're looking far more haggard than we looked 30 seconds ago.
Yeah. I think lots have changed.
I know. Yeah. We tried to film, we tried to do it in the mornings before the shop opens.
We
but
didn't make it in time.
We didn't make it in time. And then, you know.
Well, at least we have really good bookmarks, so we know you're ready to see rodeo now.
Yes, we did open it. We did look at it.
We were ready.
It's lovely.
It is so cool. So it is rodeo from Hoffman Fabrics. So they're awesome, digitally printed.
I love this.
A 42 by 36 inch.
Oh my gosh.
I think it is fantastic. They did a great job.
Yes. And there is a Villa Rosa, there's a bunch of patterns
That do horizontal large panels.
Yeah. And where you can just do some, you know, different things on the top and the bottom.
Now, I'm not sure this one actually goes with this collection, but it came
It was in the box?
It was in the box. So it's possible.
Oh, yeah, this goes with this.
Okay, well, it might.
Maybe there's, I don't know.
It was in the box, and I feel like it's appropriate if
This is where the cowboys live.
right. I love it. Again, same thing, 42 by 36.
Beautiful. Look at that
The
little barn
barn.
quilt.
I love it.
I love it.
It's
It might not be
beautiful.
the same thing.
But I think some of the coordinates will definitely coordinate.
Yeah. And
if you
sometimes
like
that happens. A lot of people have pointed out, which I knew it, and Brianna said it, that not all of the cave fabric was really cave fabric. Some of it we thought was Martha Negley, which it wasn't. And sometimes that will happen. That was Wednesday. But sometimes
Same aesthetic. though.
things end up in the same box. We opened the Free Spirit box, and this is it. We opened the Hoffman box, and this was it. It might go together. It might not, but it's, you'll
It's all
see
pretty.
here in a minute. You'll see so as you pan across, and then I'm going to show them a couple of. So I think if you look at this, so you can easily see that there's cowboy stuff. And then this piece right here, so this is this beautiful wood. So look at it with this. It's what's on the fence,
It is very pretty.
right? So this piece clearly goes with this. But I also think that that's not a bad piece. Is it? Oh, is it the same? Oh, it isn't really the same wood. No, I think this one goes with that other one. Yeah.
I'm going to put them all in the same
Yes.
rodeo category.
Yes.
Just so you can see them. Just depending on if that was the perfect wood grain you're looking for, or you were looking for the best barn on landscape.
Yeah.
It'll all be in the same place.
Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the horses. These are fantastic.
And I love that they're far enough apart. You could really cut out
You totally
a good
could
size
fussy
block.
cut. I feel like I have to
We
do this.
should have opened
and
it up
there's
together.
there's boys and girls
Which
too,
I
right?
love because
Sometimes just one
barrel
or the
racers
other.
are so hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you have a barrel racer up at the top. Team ropers. Love it. So love it.
Bronco.
That's a bull rider. That's,
I mean, a
that's
bull rider.
bronc
That's something
she does not go to the rodeo.
Yeah.
She watches my kids so we can go to the rodeo.
Yes.
I love it though. It's super easy to be able to fussy cut.
Yes. And then,
Denise is on a roll.
What's the repeat on that?
oh, let's see.
Just so we know, do we need to get a yard and a half? A yard? Can it give us
I
everything?
think you need 3 yards.
I mean, I don't think any of that is enough.
So, a repeat is going to be clear down here.
Yeah.
So you're
I think you need at least a yard and a half.
yeah.
And it'll give you one of everybody without chopping someone you need in half.
Yeah.
So a yard and a half will give you at least one picture of everything.
Yeah.
If that helps you make decisions or not. That is a pretty fabulous piece of fabric.
Get 3 to be safe. And then this is this really cool border.
I love the border print.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that they put the clown.
Because you could also fussy cut this. You would probably end up with like some, 6-inch blocks or so. Well, that one's going to be a little bit bigger. Gosh,
What a
that's
great
fantastic.
way to do like a crumb cake.
Yeah.
Whether you choose to make the large scale toss or use it from a border print. All those different size squares, rectangles really make the crumb cakes really interesting. And if you are making it for someone who's in a rodeo circuit or anything like that, they are going to love it nonetheless because it's,
And I
their
love
thing.
the toile. I mean,
that tooled leather.
tooled
Yeah.
leather. That's what I'm thinking.
So great.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's a really good piece. There's only 1 bolt of each of these, so
I do think I have 2 bolts of each of those. There's somewhere in the
Oh.
box. So I think I have a box, an extra bolt of border and an extra bolt of the,
you didn't open this one.
oh, I missed those ones. An extra bolt of the large toss.
Oh, good.
Sorry, I wasn't all the way ready, guys. I missed 2 that you're gonna want to see.
Yeah, sorry. So the tooled leather. So there is this dark brown leathery look, and then this really beautiful kind of ivory and beige.
Beautiful.
And then this just looks like denim.
Yeah, it looks
It's
like
a little
pair of jeans.
brighter, but yeah.
It's a
Not
brand
very
new,
warm.
clean pair right off
This
the
is
shelf.
your go to Sunday meeting.
Yeah.
Denim
This
jeans.
is for the night after the rodeo. At the dance.
Yes, the awards ceremony. And then really nice brown. That's that really cool fence. And then this is just that, woven.
Think of like a woven belt.
Yeah.
A cinch
Hat
strap,
band.
Hat band. Yeah.
And
It's a
then
good texture.
fantastic gingham.
Bandana.
Bandana. Gosh darn it.
She's used all of her words for the day,
I've
guys.
used all my words. I'm on borrowed words.
I love their bandana.
Bandana.
I like that it's a more of a toss.
Yeah.
So you can see all of those cool textures.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do too. Red and blue. And then this is that same texture as the brown one. So there's a nice blue one. And then just another, just kind of a light blue. And probably what happens with Hoffman and all of the others is they have some basics that they put in with the collection so that we can get some extra colors for you. So, all right. So as quickly as we can, we're going to get these cleaned up and we have a couple more boxes. Okay. We're still doing okay.
Pressures. I know it's not disturbing your view at all. It's just messing up her makeup.
Yeah, but you can see what's happening back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here.
You can tell that spring is in the air. People are getting out of the house. We do have a full retreat out there, so that helps too. But we had both. We had retreaters that came in waves. Yeah. We have people just enjoying the sunshine.
Well, and the funniest thing, this is what happens, and this happens all the time. What do they call it? Shopping under the influence, right?
Yeah, bring your
so
buddy
the retreaters
to
came,
help you not
and they
buy
shopped.
everything.
And then the retreaters went back and showed what they got. So then those said, "Oh my gosh, okay, where's the stuff that Tina got? Yeah. Where's that other panel? No, it had animals on it." And so then they went back, and then other people, so it's waves of retreaters with that fear of missing out, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's another Hoffman box.
It is another Hoffman box. These were labeled something separately though, so I knew they weren't going to be cowboys. I love that.
This is definitely not cowboy.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
That's pretty.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna get the plastic off.
And we'll hopefully be right back.
We'll see you when we see you.
We might have a wardrobe change, who knows.
All right, we're back in record time. Woo. And in fact, enough that I feel like I want to say something really fast.
Good.
I'm gonna blow it. So I just have to say, just for a second. So Wednesday morning,
Fabric chat.
we have Fabric Chat, and I told this we are calling it my sermon on the stool. This horrible thing that happened, and then the epiphany that it took me 5 months to have. And so I just have to say, oh my gosh, we have the
best
most
friends.
Wonderful friends, the best friends.
We love all of you.
We love you guys so much. My phone has just been blowing up. Can we make a quilt? Can we send her a quilt?
Yeah.
I would go down there with you.
So
I would go down there with you and we would get that quilt. So on both ends of the spectrum, you
have our backs.
I love it. I just have to say thank you. It's just really nice to know that, and I think we really are. We are kind of the same demographic. We have the same ideas, and I really am truly over it. I'm not going to go to Miami or even elicit my friends that offered. We're all good with it. And Jorge's mother can enjoy that quilt.
There you go. Yeah.
And whatever story she thinks of wherever it came from, let it be so.
Yeah.
And that's all okay.
We love that we have friends in all your places, whether we're traveling or we have friends that are traveling. I always tell Robert, I have people. We had friends go to Thailand, and it's like, I know people.
I know people there.
So if something crazy happens and you can't get to the,
we can get you dinner.
we can get you where you need to go. If there's whatever you can't get to, that
what's
it's called? Yeah,
the embassy.
The embassy.
She also has used all her words.
Yeah. So out of words. So yeah, I love that you guys.
Love
our friends, and anywhere where we might be, we can.
Yeah. And the other thing that was a universal theme was poor Dana, who got a refund but not a quilt. Can we make her a quilt? I can send her a quilt. And I have a quilt for her. I will send her a quilt. And it's not that I didn't think of it. I have had this quilt.
It's
for her for a couple of months. But I kept thinking, no. She wants that quilt. So I kept thinking, I don't want to give up yet. So I have a quilt. But thank you. Thank you guys all. I love you guys. I love you guys so much.
Yes. Fabulous.
It just warms my heart. So anyways, and now your reward is to see this beautiful.
It is called Flower Garden. It is a
gorgeous.
Look at this.
Some of this stuff we just have to open up really big.
Look at this, please.
I know. Can you guys? I feel like you have to see it up close. Too.
I know.
You can't really tell that it's it's kind of stripy.
I'll have to come around.
I don't think it's really stripy.
It looks all gridded.
It's not. We're gonna close. We're gonna come close up.
It is so pretty. There's also an ombre in here.
I was gonna say wasn't there a backing? Oh yeah, there is. I didn't open that one.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh,
what is that? Hold on, you're gonna have to listen to the pasta.
I'm sorry, I have to listen to pasta.
Ooh, I didn't see
Anna's been in chomping at the bit, asking for the SD card.
She knows.
When are you gonna be done?
She knows my time's ticking. Because I do not like bringing the children to the quilt shop.
Just to go get the kids and then she goes home.
Yeah. Because I
This
can
is
tell them to stay in the car and
beautiful.
watch their movie, but it doesn't happen. All of a sudden, they always magically have to go potty. Magically get distracted.
They're in the fridge.
Yeah. Tracy, do you have this? Oh, Auntie has chocolate for us.
Who has tape?
Yeah. Who has tape?
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
I gotta unroll it more. Hold on. Oh, this is not enough. We shouldn't even have showed you.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, because they're our friends.
You need a seat. This is your reward for being fantastic.
Oh, wow.
So again, this is 108, but you guys have to keep seeing it. It like keeps changing.
It's fantastic.
Look at that. You gotta keep going up, Mom.
Oh, up. I can't. I can
know.
only go so far.
I know. You gotta hold
am I
your
doing?
salvage. And
Oh, hold my salvage. I see what we're doing.
So they'll just see the center. That's
Okay.
kind of all you're gonna see, but you can see how it keeps.
Gosh.
It's like a scene up in itself.
It's beautiful. You see, and these are some of those when we were talking about that, when we were doing the 108. I know.
We'll worry about it
You
later.
folded that so neatly. That some of them, they're just so beautiful that if you just get a piece of Binky and
Yeah,
just quilt it,
that
you're
one
done.
needs
that's
no extra help.
No, don't
Yeah.
cut that up. Don't cut it up.
Because you're gonna put it on the back of this beautifully pieced quilt, and you're gonna go to their house, and
And they're
it's
going to flip it over. It's true.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's true. Because that was the other thing, too, is that when we were doing that 108 video, I kept saying that this is perfect fabric. Well, what do you mean by perfect fabric? I meant it's the perfect color, that it would go with anything.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it is so
it is
pretty,
so beautiful.
and it looks
I don't
so
know
good
where
in
to
camera too.
Start. Which side are you starting on?
This one, this one.
Okay, let's start over
So
here.
you have both. You're gonna have some prints, and then there's like 6 batiks intermixed.
The 1895s, and so these are their kind of basics, you know, so all of them are just a little bit modeled, showing this really pretty pink
They call that one tea rose.
tea rose. And what do they call this one?
This one is manatee,
Manatee,
cypress.
cypress.
Oh, and those are on your side, unfortunately. All three of those.
no. This one is called caterpillar, and this one is called cream.
No, it's like butter yellow.
Oh yeah, it's definitely butter yellow.
Yeah.
It's definitely not cream.
It's some good margarine.
And this one is called lake.
Beautiful.
Lake.
So those
So-
are the batiks. I'm going to put these in with the Flower Garden collection, so if you liked it,
Yeah.
they look fantastic with it, and totally mix and match. It doesn't matter.
Gosh, yeah. So this is just kind of a little watercolory flowers, kind of beautiful. And then this is a little bit more flower form. Could be a pansy. Gorgeous. Nice little filler pieces. Because that's a really nice thing, is to have different textures. And then look at this one.
That one's so pretty.
Oh, I love this one. Love this one. Super, super fun. And this is on a dark blue background, or here it is on a light blue background. Makes that pink just look almost a little bit more pastel, but I really feel like they're the same colors.
Yeah, super pretty.
Yep. And then more of these, you see those colors, how they go with them. Ugh, now look at this. This is
Now,
just a...
This is the mini version
Yes.
of the 108.
Oh, man.
So picture this in jumbo scale.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So the repeat, looks like the repeat is at about 24 inches. Gosh. Can I just open it up? Can we take just a minute?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, so this is essentially the 108
I don't know why we're doing this, because if you are watching at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's gone, but, oh my goodness.
Look how pretty it is.
Gosh, it's
It's
really
almost
pretty.
looks like a double border kind of.
Yeah.
Because
And
your
it
repeat runs along the
Almost-
selvage.
Is there something that makes me think southwesterny? What is it? Is it just me? No. No? I don't know. Maybe it's the color, that deep, rich
And that kind of
color behind
mosaic
the
look.
bright floral. Maybe it's this little color story that
Oh,
makes
yeah.
me think that. But
It is
gosh,
so
and look
pretty.
at this.
Zoom in a little bit for you guys here.
Look at that little part. I mean, there's so many things that it's just gorgeous. This is another one of those that you wouldn't want to cut it up too much, I think.
So pretty.
Gosh. And then this is that same one on the green background. And look at the difference.
Yeah, it looks
No.
totally different.
Yeah.
The colors are really good though. They did a good
So
job.
nice. And then we'll come back to this one in a minute. because let's look at this one. This one is similar, just
Smaller.
a whole, just smaller. So it's almost, you can almost
the
see that
picture almost.
repeat, right? Yeah. You could maybe cut that up if you felt like you wanted to, but that's
really pretty.
fantastic. And then,
This is my favorite. I don't know if that's my favorite piece.
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, really good colors. And then there's this really cool ombre piece.
Yeah, it makes you think Eastery.
Yeah,
Like
it has
the
all of the Easter
perfect
colors.
ombre.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. And it is, these colors. The greens, the pinks, and the purples. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All right.
pretty.
Fantastic. Oh my goodness. We've got 10 minutes to spare. We can talk to you guys for 10 minutes. Because let's see, what did we see? I have no idea what we started with this morning.
We had a notions box with block lock.
Oh, yeah.
Quilter Select Rulers.
Yeah.
Americana. So Riley,
right.
Blake, red, white, and blue.
Yep.
I'm going to do fat quarters also
Oh, yeah.
of that one for you guys. Because it had a really cool panel.
Yes.
So if you think you need to put a little bit in your pantry just in case.
Yes.
I too need to.
Yes.
And then Rodeo. The
Rodeo.
Hoffman Western we just saw.
Yep.
And then
With 2 panels.
Flower Garden. I couldn't remember. And I'll put those 6
So
matching
Flower Garden
batiks.
will be in its own category.
Yes,
Up
with
at the top.
their batiks.
With those $17.95.
And then, check out the Villa Rosa patterns. So a lot of you guys do the subscription already, so you have a huge array of patterns. But to be using the horizontal patterns, or even to take some big, beautiful print and turn it into your panel, there's a lot of options for horizontal panels. Which I think are sometimes hard because we want a quilt that's at least longer than it is wider, but how to interestingly make that happen, Villa Rosa has figured it out for you. So scroll through those. If I think, if I have time, I'll put some in there for you just for inspiration for horizontal ones. But
All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And I do remember, so enjoy the rest of your everything you say? Is
Yes,
right today? Everything you say is right today. Boom.
so you're right.
You're right.
Do what you want to do. You don't want to do the laundry? That's okay. You didn't have to.
You're right.
It's your job. And enjoy St. Patty's Day tomorrow.
That's right. That's right. All right, you guys.
All right. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you so much. See you
Bye.
next week. Bye. Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.